There's nobody left in the playoffs other than Jokic ain't gonna give them to him like
Shit.
that. There's nobody left in the playoffs.
Did you, boy? Look here, boy. Here, like 80 up or 50. Boy, look. Boy, you funny. Boy, look here.
That's all right. That's what happened. I know
50 boards. Shit. It just came at me all wrong, all strong. And shit. Shut the fuck up. Ooh.
Like some good coffee.
All right, well,
Yeah, I look like it on different people head.
so Spectacular. This your show today. You told me to shut the fuck up. I'm gonna just sit here and listen.
I am a free agent.
Oh Lord, yeah, I am a free agent, man. I'm trying to get these millions too. Yeah, I mean, I could hoop. I could hoop standing still and shit, man. So hey, I mean, anybody out there? I mean, Dylan Brooks got a 4-year $80 million deal. So I know I can get me something.
Shooting 30% from three. Like,
shooting 30%.
As far as Dylan Brooks is against LeBron, he will beat the shit out of all of us.
Oh.
Now, if I get lucky.
First and foremost, welcome to
Camel Toe Tap.
Camel
Camel
Toe Tap.
Toe Tap.
Oh yeah.
Camel Toe Tap.
We got Holidae X in the building. We got I'm a free agent, aka Spectacular in the building.
Yep.
And,
I need that money.
In the building.
Yo, I was at work the other day. And it kept going through my head because we said it in one of the podcasts that I was listening to. When dude was like, beat my dick like it owed me money. And dog, I'm sitting up there and I'm at work, so I can't really put what I want to in the computer to find out what I'm talking about. So I'm going around asking everybody. I'm like, excuse me, do you remember that skit? It had to be a black show where the dude was like, it was like a cartoon or something. He was like, beat my dick like it owed me money. And then, you know, it's only 3 black people that work at where I work at. I passed all the like 200 white people. I only went to the black people and asked. And then it was like a white woman that I was like, I bet she know. But I ain't about to ask her. Man, so I found out a way to put it in my computer and it pulled up. And I was like, damn, Chappelle Show.
Yeah.
Chappelle
Show.
Fuck your couch, nigga.
Stop this is.
Yeah.
Come on, beat my dick like it owed me money.
Fuck it. That's right. I said fuck it.
What's good, y'all?
Bad.
Y'all been watching this free agency shit?
Oh my goodness.
Man.
You like want to learn how to play basketball, man.
Hence the name. NBA. Hence the name. I need that.
Between that and watching the WNBA?
Yeah, I like the WNBA. Boy,
y'all need to watch. Y'all tripping, dog. Like, you have a real life. If y'all think like everybody be talking about Jordan and shit, go look at Chelsea Gray play.
Fuck that. Look at Aja Wilson play.
I be watching Aja Wilson play too, but like when it's crunch time, like Chelsea is like she does something kind of different. She does something like she plays her defense and she'll sit back. But then if the other team looks like they're about to take off, she'll start taking over the game. And she'll sit back and let Aja get her points. She let Candace get her points.
I'm about to say they on the same team.
Yeah. Aja get her points. Candace get her points. Even Kelsey Plum, she'll let Kelsey. She'll sit back to Kelsey. But if the opposite team starts taking off, she go with that automatic. Yeah. And her shots be automatic. I'd be like, golly. It'd be crazy. Yeah. Did she have a sister that played in the WNBA? I guess I can look that up.
Yeah.
The reason why I asked is because I was looking at Kelsey, not Kelsey.
I think
Helen Thomas. What's her name?
I think she might have had a sister named Allison, but I ain't for sure.
I don't know. I
Cause
don't
they
even
the
want
same
it.
number too. Looks like her name was Rashonda. Oh yeah,
Shonda
Rashonda
Gray.
Gray.
She in the NBA, WNBA too.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I seen her, Alyssa Thomas. I was watching Alyssa Thomas, and it was like that time where she elbowed Alyssa Thomas on the top of the head, and
Hmm.
so it was like it was Gray. It looked just like Chelsea Gray. Their body was built a little bit different though, and it was the same number. So I was like, nah, Chelsea ain't never played for that team. So I basically just looked it up. But yeah, Alicia Gray.
What are you
But yeah,
doing, sir?
Alyssa Thomas might be my favorite WNBA player.
Ooh.
First, you said it was what's her
It
name?
was, but I think I like Alyssa Thomas triple double threat, man. I like her game.
I like Breonna Stewart.
But if Alicia Thomas and
Of course, you picked.
hey Zara Cook kind of nice on that court too.
Of course, you picked Stewie.
Who is Stewart?
Breonna Stewart. She play for the Liberty now, New York Liberty.
Look, really?
Yeah.
She does something for you? Like her hoop style does something for you?
Yeah. You
Incredible
should
to
see
watch.
that footwork, boy. That motherfucker beast.
What's the chick from Iowa that was balling? Caitlin Clark. Breonna Stewart is Caitlin Clark before Caitlin Clark was Caitlin Clark.
What do you think Caitlin's gonna do in the league though? Is it go? You think he'll go be that wet in the league? That came out kind of different. You think her shot gonna be that wet in the league though?
Yeah, I mean, in basketball they don't allow you to play defense, so yeah, she
I
gonna
don't know. WNBA, they be balling.
they be
play
balling, but yeah, she gonna get it. We supposed to be talking about NBA free agency.
Yeah, let's talk about NBA free agency though. You know,
We went to WNBA real quick.
Hey, Camel Toe Tap is the only podcast that does take segments with the WNBA. Hey, we support the WNBA here. You ain't gonna hear that too many times on the podcast. Anything that should. ESPN owns the advertising rights to the WNBA forever, and they just not started advertising them. So, yeah.
Speaking,
But Camel Toe Tap been there since day one.
Let me not get into that.
Comfort.
Yeah, Ferdinand. She was a hooper.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
Swoopity swoop swoop.
Tina Thompson.
I'm getting all these notifications that on YouTube.
Lisa Leslie.
What notification?
Oh,
9 o'clock? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I've been up all night, man. I just been creating shorts and looking at videos and seeing which ones I'm gonna start editing up this week.
So what do y'all think? Let's start out with Dame. That's the biggest news right now. Dame. What y'all think is gonna happen with this? Because he wants to go to Miami. Miami's his first choice. It looks like.
I don't know. I would rather like to see him go to like one of those teams that need that one final piece to get them into contention.
Like LA?
No, like okay. I like to see him go to like the Thunder with the young core that they got and them making it to the play-in tournament last year. I think a veteran like Dame will put them over the top. They probably need like one more piece, a veteran big man or something, But other than that, I think a team like the Thunder. But usually when teams is trading their franchise player, they trade them to the other conference. And since the Thunder is in the West Conference, I doubt he's going there. So that leaves like Miami, Brooklyn, maybe even Philly. And that's cool and all, but I'd rather see him go to a young team, be that veteran leader, and push them over the top. That's what I would like to see.
I just want to see him and LeBron play together, man.
Yeah, but they done dished out a lot of money and made a lot of moves. It's gonna be hard for them to get them
It
now.
ain't gonna happen this year. I think he's gonna. I think he gave Blazers a list, and Blazers and Miami's at the top of that list. And what Blazers are trying to do is get Miami to come up off a little bit more. But I think he's gonna go to Miami.
Yeah, or either Brooklyn, because I think Brooklyn got a lot more picks and maybe even players to give up once they traded away Kyrie and KD. They got enough. Miami, they don't really have the pieces. They losing pieces. They lost Gabe Vincent. They don't lost Max Strus. I mean, so it's gonna be hard for them to find, a good combination of players and picks to trade for them. But they gonna probably have to give up at least Tyler Hero, maybe even Kyle Lowry. So, I mean, they'll have a nice little three-headed monster, but they gonna have hell trying to fill out the rest of that roster with those 3 big contracts on the books.
You said three-headed monster. I was thinking about the one-eyed monster. That's why my eyes got big.
I hear you, Voodoo.
What about so you said Nets, and that reminded me that they put a statistic out with the Nets that showed that what's that dude now? Ben Simmons had a better Nets career. No, what's it? Nets 76ers career than
Don't say James Harden.
in the playoffs. They did a side by side average comparison for the playoffs, and they said James Harden was less than Ben Simmons.
I don't believe that. And how can they compare when he only played one season in Philly in the playoffs? Or did he play 2, 1.5?
I think it was 2. He was there last year. They went to the playoffs last year, right?
Yeah, but they traded him at the trade deadline. So
Yeah, right
a
before the
season and a
playoffs.
half. Ben
No, we're
Simmons
all
played
talking
in
about
Philly
the
longer
playoffs.
than that
It
though.
wasn't season for season. It was like basically playoffs.
I know, but he only played. Well, I don't know how many games they played last year, but they didn't make it past the second round. So I don't know, maybe, but
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like he was a better shooter.
Yeah, I mean, he did come out there and score like what 49 points or something like that.
Yeah, like I think 45. And one of them games without Embiid, wasn't it?
Right. He just also scored 9 points. You know what I'm saying?
But Ben Simmons, he was scared to shoot though. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like,
that's one thing though. Like you're scared to shoot, but you're still outscoring by average James Harden. That's how bad James. And I think with the James Harden thing, I think it's more about he wears himself out during the season so bad.
I don't believe that either. Cause it ain't like they be playing past 60 games. They be playing 55 to 60 games each season.
I heard some analysis that we're now entering the part of the dynamic of the NBA where these kids have been training for the NBA since they've been about 12, 13 years old now. Yeah. So their bodies are breaking down earlier. So like it was like because when you play AAU ball, like you're getting ready for basketball and you have a rough schedule. I know two kids that's playing AAU ball right now. Um yeah, we can hear you now, Stat. I know two kids playing AAU ball right now. And if they was to make it through college, do their one and done or whatever like that, and then go on to the league, like they've already been playing hard ass ball for 10 years.
No, no.
Yeah, you
I
can
mean,
look it up and read about it.
no.
They was like, yeah,
I mean,
that's probably going to be that we're entering the age now where that's normal now, and the actual advantage, like an
but
advantage to like people that like start late, like Jokic, um, is they don't have that extra 6 to 7 years put onto their body, and it kind of helps them in their later years.
but
No.
back in the day, they were playing ball just, and they was playing tougher ball because the rules were different for defense, and then like all the superstars, they was playing 82 games. They was participating in all the All Star events, and they
Hmm.
was actually playing in the All Star game, not doing what they doing nowadays.
Hmm.
And even the superstars was playing for Team USA. Like a lot of players now, they get invited to play, but they decline the invitation. And that's why you be seeing certain players on the team that you be like, damn, why this motherfucker on the team? It's because other players they decide not to be on it. And then, like, I understand what you're saying though, because like now they got summer league and all kind of other stuff, but there's also more technology out there to help you um, take care of your body better versus how it was back in the day.
Yeah, I think so, but it's that wear down. Like you can't. There's no substitution for wearing down something. Like you could drive your car and do all the maintenance that you want to it to your car. Still, after about 100,000 miles, it's not gonna ride the same as it did when it was at 20,000. Um,
Oh, oh, go ahead, free agent.
I think his mic's
You
messed
should
up.
you should have put agent zero.
We cannot hear you. You need to mic. Check your mic settings.
Oh, but I'm kind of hating the NBA right now because
Why?
because all these players
Okay.
getting millions of dollars, and it's like, do these motherfuckers actually deserve this shit?
I mean,
Like, I
No.
mean, I guess so if somebody's willing to pay them that, but it's like, damn, like,
I think we work harder than the NBA
but they
players
be
do.
getting all that
They get
money,
paid on
and they don't.
these.
It's not like
Just
they
be
be
on
playing
TV.
82 games anymore. You know what I'm
bro, I
saying?
think they deserve that money better than the CEO
Yeah.
of Twitter.
I mean, yeah, but okay. Well, let me ask you this. Okay, you're a Lakers fan. After watching the way D'Lo played in the playoffs, would you have gave him a 2 year, $37 million contract?
I feel like that was so 2 years, 37. That is what about 16, 17,
About 18 and a half.
about 18, 18 and a half a
18
year.
and a half.
Yeah, that's under 20. I definitely would have gave him that because
Even
obviously he played
now,
that.
mind you, you was one of the ones that said they need to get rid of him. Okay, because he
No,
lost
no,
his
no. I
confidence.
understand that. Like his playoff, like yeah. The rest
And
of
he
that
got benched.
season though, hey, he brought the culture
But
to the team.
I mean, I
All of
hear
them doing
you.
this shit now.
I hear you. But what do they say? Like you gotta do it when it counts. That's
Yeah,
why people look at
that's
Harden the
why.
way they look at Harden because he don't perform in the playoffs the way they think he should.
And that's why I wouldn't have gave him 25, but 17. I could see 17.
Okay,
But you
now
gotta also understand they gotta fill cap space. Like the new agreement is they have to buy the first game. I think it's first their preseason. They have to have 90% of their roster money spent. So some people go get paid
I'm
more than
I'm
what
just
people think they
saying.
deserve.
I'm just
I just think
saying.
they
Like,
deserve that more than the CEO of Rice Krispies.
okay, well, Kyrie got 3 for 126. Do you think he deserved that?
I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't. James Harden and Kyrie Irving and Ben Simmons. If I was an owner, I would not sign them. I repeat that:
That
James Harden, Kyrie Irving, and Ben Simmons will be at a zero for me if I
that's
was an
that's
owner.
that's all I'm saying. Like, I mean, I understand. Like, you got to go above and beyond to keep the players you want, but at the same time, it's like, what happens most of the time? They get these contracts, and then come the trade deadline, they looking to match up salaries to get rid of them for something else. Or at the end of the season, same thing. And it's like, I don't know. I think they could have did. I think they should have kept Schroeder, and I think bringing in Gabe
They were
Vincent was a
trying
good
to
pickup.
again.
I mean, they signed Vincent, and then they signed
And
Debo, so it was like,
then they
well, I
got
mean, I'm
Jackson
talking about
Hayes.
point guards. Like, you know what I'm saying? There
Oh,
was no room for Schroeder, so he had to go
Schroeder
find,
left
find
before they signed.
before they
I
signed D'Lo. Yeah, but he wouldn't have made that move if he felt like they was gonna bring him back or they gave him a fair offer.
yeah, they get that bag again. Cause you know
Yeah,
he formed the bag
Oh,
last
he
time.
fumbled the fuck out of that bag. He was trying to get 59 a year or something like that.
they offered him like
hmm
80 something,
And like
and he
they
turned it
offered him that.
down. And then I forgot what happened. Yeah, he had to sign for
He
the
signed a
minimum.
veteran
Yeah,
minimum to the Celtics.
so I mean,
Well, he getting 13 a year now. Woo!
Yeah. Hey, so what if Dame Lillard went to Chicago? You think there'll be a championship contender? No. Damn.
so okay, he's in the West. They gonna trade him to a team in the East. So out of
Yeah, I
all the
know. I
teams
was.
in the East, who
Yeah.
do you think he
Chicago. Bro.
fits in the best with?
He
Well, I
said,
mean,
"Bam,
he
I'd
don't
buy
have
you
a
a
no
best
trade
friend."
clause,
So,
so they could just technically say fuck it and sign and
mm,
send him wherever. So what do you think he fits in best at? I
mm.
know he
I
has his own
think he
destination
fits
list.
in Miami.
I think he fit best in
If he
76
already
land.
have that camaraderie with Adebayo, and then same mentality as Jimmy Butler, I think Miami's like probably the best fit for him.
I think he fit good in
Yeah,
76ers.
I think he'll fit in Miami. Yeah, they lost some pieces, but the way Duncan played in the playoffs, I think they'll have and Highsmith and they signed Mitchell Robinson
Picture
or no,
Embiid,
not Mitchell Robinson, but
picture
Thomas
Embiid at
Bryant.
Dame
But
time.
I mean, I
Yeah,
think they'll have the
every
pieces.
Sixers will do it too.
Yeah.
Embiid and Dame time will be nice. They still would need they will
Somebody.
need
I mean, they got
somebody
Tobias
with that
Harris,
physical.
so
What
Yeah.
they need to
And
do
they
is
got
they have to
Maxey.
find because it's the thing. It's a pattern with Embiid. Like you have to find a way to pull off 2-3 minutes a game for Embiid.
And Dame
But
give you that
that's what I said about the Lakers, man.
ammo.
Like until after the All-Star league, LeBron needs to be restricted to 25 minutes a game. Chris Paul up in the Warriors, 25 minutes a game.
I think that was a dumb trade. Like, I get it,
It was. Because they
but
gave
at the
draft
same
picks and
time,
Jordan
it's
Poole.
like
Come on,
you
man.
got
They
older.
said it was going to be loyal, so they are being loyal.
I get it, but you just got older, and then you brought back Draymond, and he got like 100 million or some shit like that. And it's like
4 year, 100 mil. He 32, 33.
I don't think it's gonna be as peaches and cream as everybody think it is, because they just an older team.
I think what
They
they're
need a
doing,
big man.
I really
They
think
need
what
a
they're
big
doing
man.
is they want to build a culture, but they also want to be loyal to those three. Those three guys, one, two, three. Yeah, those three guys basically started the culture. So I think they're going to be loyal to those three guys. And I think they
4
also told them,
championships.
hey, after these 4 years, don't ask me for shit else. And they probably said something very clear to Thompson to close to that. Hey, at the end of these 4 years, at the end of this contract, don't holler at your boy no more.
But he
Shit, yeah, they in their early
the
30s.
GM ain't there no more.
Curry in the mid 30s.
They got a new GM, so yeah.
Mike Dunleavy. You remember him? He played for the Warriors.
So that's
It's
why
cra-
I think they did. I think like,
Yeah,
hey,
every-
we gonna be loyal to
Every
y'all
other
guys.
team in the
Ain't it
league.
crazy that Draymond punched Jordan Poole to Washington?
Dog, every once in a while, I get that punch again, dog. Like that dude got punched and dropped. Like it was his knee said, "Hey."
He,
His knee said, "I need to take a break."
bro,
That dude said, "Hey."
his dude said,
Hey, why
his
you
dude did
bullshitting?
the wobble wobble.
You know
boy.
what team name would fit great at? Toronto. If they could keep Scotty Barnes, Siakam, they gonna probably have to get rid of one of them. Adebayo or what's his name? OG. They gonna have to get rid of somebody. But if they could keep
Giannobi.
Scotty and one of Siakam or OG, I think they could do something. And then they'll have to, I'll say, bring in like one more shooter, like Norman Powell or somebody.
Hey,
Yeah, and
They
they got
picked up Dennis
got
Schroeder.
Gary Trent Jr. So they have pieces there. It's a matter of getting them over the hump, and
what
that's
about
one
Charlotte?
team.
Man? What about Charlotte? He gonna make? Is he good at Charlotte? He,
Man, get the hell
He
out
got
of
the
here.
mellow ball.
he got Melo.
Get the hell out of here.
He got Hope.
he sound like one of the old school players.
Let's see what Charlotte roster look like anyway.
Yo, they trying to
He don't
bring
wanna
Miles
see it.
Bridges back, man. Fuck out of here. Talk some. They have. They are. What's the word to use? They're really leaning towards offering a contract to Grant Williams. Bitch, if you was gonna do it, you would have did it already. Shut the fuck up. I can't stand these.
Bruh. I think I
will.
could beat at least one of these players on the team. On this team. They look sorry.
Shut up, man. Don't do that. Don't fucking do that, man. I'm sitting here speaking highly of y'all teams. Don't sit here and fucking trash mine.
This is my team. This is my second team.
Nah. Like you said, you only root for the Knicks when John starts there. You only root for Charlotte when they the Bobcats or Gerald Wallace there.
Oh, when Gerald Wallace was
The
there.
fuck out of here. The fuck out of here.
Oh, Gerald Wallace.
I'm talking
man.
shit about my team, man.
Yeah, Richardson, Gerald Wallace. Boy, the boys. Nah, that's who I played with, man. I played with them when y'all did.
You remember Kobe dunked on Gerald Wallace?
I
You
don't
remember Kobe
never
dunked on
see
Gerald
that.
Wallace?
I did.
What? when he
Yeah,
was with
I
Brooklyn.
remember. He dunked
Oh,
over
he
him
went for
and
sure.
somebody
It don't
else.
matter.
Chris Humphries.
And it was old Kobe too.
Uh-huh.
Yo,
Yeah.
shit, they got somebody on their roster they're
Old
paying
Kobe, like
$8,000
38.
to. They got somebody else. Okay, so Xavier Sneed, $8,000.
Sounds like a two-way player.
Kobe Simmons, $32,000.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he a two-way player. A lot. You gotta look though. A lot of them players they play for the Swarm.
Right.
And
That's
then
crazy, man.
then the
All right, so what else in
motherfucker.
free agency is
And
keeping
then,
y'all
hold
boat
on.
right now?
And then the motherfuckers that don't play that much, they get all the millions, like Gordon Hayward.
Yeah.
Man, Jordan a GM joke, or owner joke, whatever.
Yeah,
OG.
glad. I guess he glad he gone, right?
He ain't gone. He's just a minority owner instead of a majority.
Let me see.
He,
Let me see.
he
Let me
still
see.
made the draft pick, so they ain't. They still listening to that guy.
All right, so we done hit our 30-minute mark. So
Oh,
we have
yeah.
tapped out the camel.
Well, anything else anybody want to say about free agency?
No, it's just
One
been
thing I
crazy.
say is,
Hey, I do want to say that I guess I'll save that for my thing that I think is interesting. That's what I do.
only thing I say is Houston making moves. So I think they're gonna be a team to watch next year. Houston,
Houston,
and I think the Celtics got worse when they
Zion
traded
making
Marcus
moves
Smart.
too.
All right.
But
Yeah,
they got
but
Porzingis,
Marcus Smart
boy,
was
big
the
center.
heart and soul of that team. So who's gonna pick up
Yeah.
his slack? Who?
Brogdon. Brogdon.
Fuck out of here.
I don't even think I think the Celtics will make it to the playoffs, but I don't think they're gonna
I don't
make a
think they're a
big bang
favorite
this year.
now. I don't think
Nah.
so. They're gonna need to have. They're gonna need to bring in some dogs because they got rid of their top dog.
If the Heat get Dame Lillard, they gonna be the top dog.
But yeah, that's all I had to say. I think Houston, they're gonna be a team to watch next year, and I think the Celtics got worse.
Right. Set. Tell them they can find you. Oh, and give one thing that is interesting about the
From
NBA this year.
well, you see what's the name is, so that's what I find interesting. I mean, I am a free agent. I rebound. I
I
give you a
told
good
you.
30 seconds of play. Take a few shots. Neither here nor there. They'll find out at the combine, So it'd be a big ass mystery to
Go
everybody
try
to
out for
get there.
Charlotte.
Shit. But yeah, I might do that. But you can find me on Snapchat, 2Fresh4BS, and you can find me on YouTube, High Midnight. Yeah.
All right.
Boom.
So I am
You double fisting?
Holidae.
Sing it or it don't count.
www.distractionnetwork.com because if you sing, you don't count. The one thing I find interesting is out of everybody that's getting overpaid doing this year, LA did the smart thing and signed Westbrook for $8 million.
Yeah.
A mere $8 million
For 2 years.
from shit. What was he making last year? Oh, $47 million last year.
Well, he done made
So,
his bag, so I guess he's good.
yeah. Yeah, I think what he's realizing is he's on his down spike now. And I
What's
still
Saudi?
think you go get a couple of games out of him just going the fuck off. But yeah,
I don't know because Kawhi gonna be hurt, so it's just gonna be
that's
him
a
and
bet.
Paul George. And
I ain't gonna say that too many times. I ain't gonna say that's a bet that he go through play 82 games in every game in the playoffs next year.
uh, Syxxteen King, you can find me on YouTube, High Midnight, yeah, and Snapchat, Syxxteen King. Something that I find interesting. Um, I got two cats, and
I
they like
got
to
two cat.
they like to play possum. They be sitting there like, nah, don't hurt me, you know what I'm saying? Don't do this and yada yada yada. And as soon as you drop your guard or you turn your eyes away from them, they hit you with that whap, like the song, Wet Ass Possum. But wait, that's what it mean, right? That's what the
No.
song is.
Wet ass pussy. They pussy cats. Wet ass
Wet,
pussy.
but they play possum, so
Wow. Wow. They,
it ain't wet ass possum.
Yeah, it could be wet ass possum.
when
Yeah.
what's that fool name?
That's what I thought it's for.
There was
Yeah.
something about cooking. You don't cook cats. You just cook possum. I mean, you do cook cats if you're
Jeffrey Dahmer does.
in China.
We done went left field all the way with this.
Here's another hit, Barry Buzz. We out of here, baby.
We out of here, baby. Yeah.
Until next time. Oh,
Camel Toe Tap.
Yeah, hey. Be gone.